Why so many people are developing monkeypox around Europe all at the same time is perplexing scientists. At its worst, the disease can look alarming, but the viral strain behind the current outbreak can cause just a milder rash that blisters over and scabs, rather like chickenpox. The puzzle is why a disease endemic to parts of Africa and transmitted largely by animals is suddenly spreading so widely between people, most likely through direct skin-to-skin contact. The Health Secretary tweeted that he has updated G7 health ministers, underlining how seriously this is being taken. The outbreak is very different to COVID. Numbers are small, but with another animal virus spreading in humans, this is no time for complacency. The first case was isolated at a specialist infectious diseases unit at Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital in London on May the 7th. They had recently returned from Nigeria and it looked like a rare travel-related case. But since then, there have been many more, and there's no obvious connection between them. Most of the known cases are in London, with some confirmed elsewhere in the UK. But there are also parallel outbreaks in Spain and Portugal, and cases reported in France, Italy, Germany, Sweden, Belgium, the US, Canada and Australia. And this is a disease that typically doesn't spread well between people.
Due to the reports of infections worldwide and the quick information also from the Robert Koch Institute, doctors and patients in Germany were isolated. Based on the knowledge available so far, we assume that the virus is not easily transmissible and that this outbreak can be contained. This can succeed if we act very quickly.
The UK government has ordered more doses of smallpox vaccine, which hasn't been routinely used in the UK since 1971. It is also 85% effective against monkeypox, and it can be given after exposure to the virus to stop symptoms.
It usually starts with fever and headache. People feel pretty miserable and tired. They can get swollen glands, and then this typical rash develops, which is sort of pustular in form. And that's usually what's infectious.
The virus was first found in monkeys in 1958, hence the name. But rodents are now seen as the main source of transmission. The virus spreads through close contact, both in spillovers from animal hosts and, less commonly, between humans. Transmission this time is puzzling experts. That's because a number of the cases in the UK have no known connection with each other. One likely scenario behind the jump in cases is increased travel after COVID restrictions were lifted.
This is quite alarming from a public health point of view, and something that we really need to get a grip of and control as quickly as we can. There's no need to panic here. This is not going to spread and get into the general population and cause an epidemic like coronavirus has. But even so, this is a pretty large cluster over what appears to be quite a large area.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Pretty OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real Talk True Season. Don't worry, I'll wait. Hashtag I'm speaking truth. Yeah. Because like yesterday I put out the monkeypox and everybody was sitting there like, nah, it's fake. No, one thing is, it's real. Yeah. Second thing is, the government's trying to play it off like to say it's not that serious. They said it's not as serious as COVID, so we're not going to get locked down. We're not going to get outbreaks. No one's going to die. But no one died from COVID anyway. Let's just throw that one out there because that was the flu. And they're saying that it's mild symptoms in the sense of you get a fever, you get a headache. Seems like a similar kind of connection with COVID, but you're saying they're completely different. And then now you're also saying that it came over from Africa, which it didn't, because there was only one case right now within the UK of someone going to Africa. All the rest of them, there's now 11 cases and none of them are linked. Don't worry, I'll wait. But then the guy's also still saying inside the video that they need to get onto it. It's very, very serious. They need to take it serious. But at the same time, they're like, oh, it's not that serious and don't worry about it. Are you going to be taking it serious? Or should we not worry about it? Then you're also saying summer's coming up and we've got to be very, very careful because that's how it's transmitted. Okay, cool. So we just come out of COVID. We've got a new disease now. You're hitting us with extra jabs, booster jabs. And then now they're even sitting there saying for the new monkeypox, they're saying, okay, the people that's more at risk, back to the vulnerable, back to the over 60s, the over 50s. If you got any health conditions, you're the one that's going to be coming after you, bruv. They're talking about injecting you. So you're going to keep killing off my immune system only to sit there and say to me, damaged payments. Damaged payments. Yeah, we shouldn't have gave you the vaccine. Yeah, we shouldn't have gave you that jab. And yeah, we're sorry. We didn't know there was going to be side effects. Is this what you guys are doing again? What's you guys' thoughts? Do you believe that this monkeypox is serious? Do you believe that they're going to try and make us get the smallpox vaccinations and all that kind of stuff? Because they're trying to say they want to bring it back in. Do you believe it's got nothing to do with COVID? Do you believe it is got something to do with COVID? Like, I don't know. I'm just asking you guys. Do you believe we're going to go on another lockdown? Do you believe that right now the government's got it underneath control? Because they said they had COVID underneath control. We got to remember, when we saw it in Wuhan, Great Britain knew about it a long time ago, a whole month and a half they knew about it, didn't do nothing about it, and then COVID come on our shores. So are they sitting there doing the same thing? They said there's 11 cases, it's not that hype, it's not that big, until what? Until it's 30, 40, 50? How many cases until you say this is quite serious? What's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.